Alright guys, grocery bag holder tutorial. You're going to take a 16 by 23 inch piece of fabric, a 2 inch by 6 inch piece of fabric, a 6 inch piece of elastic, and a 7 inch piece of elastic. You're going to fold down on that 16 inch side. You're going to fold down 1 inch and you're going to create a channel for your elastic, and you're going to do this on both sides of your fabric. And you're just going to front stitch and back stitch on both ends as you make the channels, just to make them a little more sturdy. And here we are doing it on the other side. Again, 1 inch. You know, it depends on what size grocery bag you want. This is what works best for me. This is my large grocery bags. You know, a lot of people like them, so we're going to get it done. This is actually an order, by the way. We're going to have more of these cow prints in stock soon, guys. Alright, so now we're going to switch over to the handle. And I fold it in 1/4 inch on each side, then I fold it in half. And then we're going to stitch on each side of that, and that makes your little handle so you can hang it up in your cupboard or wherever you want to hang it. And I don't show sewing that together onto the bag, but it goes in the top part of your bag along the seam. Now we're shooting our elastic through. You're not going to put it all the way through. You're going to put it through just enough so that elastic is on the edge, and you're going to back stitch, forward stitch, back stitch, forward stitch, back stitch, forward stitch. A couple of times just so your elastic really holds there. And you're going to shove it all the way through. And this is the 7 inch piece, guys. The 7 inch piece goes on top. The 6 inch piece goes on the bottom. That way it's easier to shove your bags in than it is to pull them out. And again, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Just so it really sticks there. Now we're switching over to the bottom where we're going to shove that 6 inch piece of elastic in. There's how I shove the safety pin on the elastic. And guys, like I said, the loop goes on the top of the bag, right on top of the seam. You're going to fold this, you're going to lay the seam down and stitch your loop right on top. I didn't show stitching that because I ran out of time, because some reason tickety-tockety took away the 10-minute videos, which is all cool, but it's hard to do sewing tutorials when it's not there, but it's fine. This is what you get, all right? If you want a more in-depth one, I'm sure there's some on YouTube. Any Hoosiers. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. So you're just going to shove that elastic through there, guys. And forward, back, forward, back. God, this is very repetitive, but repetition is key. It's so much easier when it's repetition. You can knock out so many of these. Now you're going to fold the bag in half and do a 1/2 inch seam allowance all down the side. And this is the seam I was talking about that your loopity-loop goes on. And what I also don't show is that when I finish stitching this, I cut with pinking shears down that whole seam just so it's nice and cleaned up a little bit. And you're going to sew all the way down. Make sure your sides are all lined up. And you're going to front stitch, back stitch, front stitch, back stitch on the top and bottom of this bag of your line when you're finished. Just again so that elastic holds. Bam! Pink sheared. That's how you're going to fold your loop, and that's how you're going to stitch it on. And bam! There you go, guys. Congratulations, grocery bag holder.